Good day, welcome. This is another part, another new episode of our cucumber farm. For those of you who have been a subscriber, my name still remains Adashola Olani, the Chief Director of Rains Agro Integrated Service, and right there we have our manager on the farm, and likewise one of our workers also on the farm as well. For those of you who have been with us on our channel, we did a previous video on cucumber training, and I made mention of one or two things, but you know, wherever you keep doing something, you keep learning and you keep gaining experience. With our last production, I would just like to brief us what the outcome was and the reason why we couldn't continue the video. Though I told us then that we should always use the drip line, though we were too much in haste and we didn't use our drip line, and most especially those of us who are in the southwest here, we can really see what really happened towards the rain. So the rain really affected our harvest, so we were only able to harvest twice, and which really affected our production. But here we are again, preparing for another new set of cucumber plantation. You can see here, this is our farm. You can see all through with irrigation drip. You can see them. You can see so, and the whole irrigation tip are working. So we've powered it with water, so there is a droplet of water on it already. But before we start anything, the first episode will be mainly on tips, then nutritional value. Yeah, you know, you see, the mistake most of us farmers we do is just that we don't take time to do more research on what we want to do. And I want you to also know that every of your plants, they speak at all time. Yeah, you should be able to decode, you should be able to understand, and you should be able to hear the language of each of your plants, because they actually speaks. So they might speak, their words may not be something you can hear, but most of their words are things you can verbally see. So there are things you can verbally see, and looking at that, that is what will bring us into the nutritional value of most especially crops under the vegetable farm, under the veggies. Understand? The vegetable categories. You know, cucumber is one of them, and I want you to know that cucumber is a heavy feeder plant. The more nutrients you give to it, the more the outcome. But you should not overfeed overfeed your plants. You know, when you feed somebody with too much plants food as a human being, you begin to experience that the person body shape and all that begin to get too big. So, and with that, it might cause a lot of things. Matthew. So sorry for that. Just trying to do some observation of our irrigation drip. Sorry, I'll be able to join some video for us to see how it looks like. So first of all, from the plant nutrients, I will take some. We have some what we call macronutrients, and also let's start with the soil. You see, soil is just a medium at which nutrients, plants and nutrients are being transferred. It's just a medium. That is why we have the new agricultural system called the hydroponics. We have the aquaculture and different. So they are beginning to look into how to use water in place of soil. So, but soil, that is just the work of soil. So, but there are some nutrients that is needed inside that soil. So as well as those doing the aquaculture or those doing the hydroponics or whatever system they are practicing using water, they also need to add water to that, add nutrients to that water, just to supply the basic nutrients for the plants. So we'll be looking at some nutrients which are called, we have the macronutrients and we have the micronutrients. But basically we'll be focusing on the macronutrients. They are the basic nutrients we need, which are nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, calcium, magnesium, and sulphur. So they are the essential nutrients that is needed by all plants. See, I went ahead to make some due research at the cost of our break after the drafts of the rain. I did a lot of research on nutrient because I need to understand the right nutrient at which I need to give my plants. And whenever they are speaking to me, I need to be able to decode their language at all time. So the importance of nitrogen, you see, for every stage of plants there are stages of nutrients that are very, very essential. At the first stage you need nitrogen and phosphorus. What does phosphorus do? Phosphorus helps your cell, your plant's roots to really form good. So it helps the formation of your plant roots. So if you have good and well spread roots, it's able to tap nutrients from every available nutrient around. So that will actually help you. So, and at the stage of you sowing your seed, that is why most of us, as the course of training, I'll be telling us what we use as our own phosphorus. So you apply to it. Then there's something we call nitrogen. Nitrogen helps your plant during the growing stage. You need more of nitrogen, which is the chlorophyll and all that, to grow better. So if, assuming you are to have on a normal standard a plant of about let's say 5-inch tall, but if you add more nutrients, that at every 1 inch, after that 5 inch, at every 1 inch, you have to have fruits. And just considering you give your plant good nitrogen, and they go as far as 8 inches. Note that instead of you having 5 fruits at that 1 inch node, you'll be having 8 fruits. So at the growing stage, we need more of nitrogen. But you using cucumber, for example, from every stage you need nitrogen. But the most important stage you need nitrogen is stage from 10 days. From first day, of your sowing your seed. There are some basal application we apply which has more nitrogen. So till your 5th weeks to 6th week, you need more of nitrogen, because with that it will help your growth, your plant growth very, very well. So we also have what we call, I've talked about nitrogen, I've talked about phosphorus, potassium. You see, potassium, my boss will always call it the Lord of fruits. You will always see its wonders. It's physical, not something you cannot see. You will always feel it. If your plant at flowering stage, it is needed more at flowering stage. It enhances your fruits, give you good flower. Understand? So by the end of when you are applying your potassium, you begin to see that truly the work of potassium is actually working on your farm. Then we need the other elements such as calcium, such as magnesium and sulphur. So magnesium helps, it enhances and strengthening phosphorus as well, and calcium helps in movement of protein, which is the nitrogen all around. Just like when you're having a good cell, it helps in development of cell. So when you have a good cell, that means when food you are taking in, nutrients you are taking in, can actually run around quickly. So those are but what I would like to tell us is just that an healthy plant will help in fighting disease. No matter, even if you are planting a disease resistant seed and they are not looking healthy, there's tendency that your plants will be affected. But once they are healthy, you know, it's just like a normal human being. A healthy person who is healthy, is always very hard for such kind of person to really fall sick. You know, their cells are rigid, they are not, it's not flexible or weakened to allow sickness of any kind to really affect such person. So that is the essential part of nutrients. So why we have the other micronutrient, the iron, the zinc, the polybars and all that, but we will not be talking much on that, because I'm not in the lecture class to really teach us what nutrients are. But I just want us to understand that these are basic things we need for our cucumber. We actually need them very, very well. We need them. So, and once you are getting your, I'll just talk more on this. Make sure your land are cleared properly. You can see, and whenever you are making your ridges, please always make your ridges along the slope, so that you won't fight when there is too much of erosion, so they don't wash off your plants. So sorry, against your slope. So we need to put that at the back of our mind as well. So cucumber is a very good plant, though it's sometimes stressness, but it's what's really been stressed out. So I can tell you, it's a good money making machine, especially for the youth and for everybody who is looking at. So it's a very good money making machine for the youth and everyone who wants to venture into it. But take your time and then do a lot of study. If you don't have the time, please make sure you see someone who is an expert, a consultant. So make sure that you yeah. Okay. So make sure that you see somebody who is an expert on it. So you can consult, or you can call us for consultation for farm setup. You want to buy land, you want to lease land, you can call us. Or you don't even have time, just let us know. Let's talk about business. You want to go into agriculture, you want to start something, but one way or the other you don't have the time, you don't have the effort, you don't have the experience. You can reach out to us at Rains Agro Integrated Service. This is our contact number displaying on the screen: 081 46424047. So you can email us at rainsagro@gmail.com, rainsagro@gmail.com. You can reach out to us. We are there for you. You want to set up a palm tree farm, plantain farm, castor farm, pineapple farm, vegetables farm, watermelon, cucumber, pepper, tomatoes, garbage, just let us know. We are there for you. So don't forget that you like, you share, and you most especially you subscribe to get all the latest details. But this time around, we are sure that our harvest will be showing us updates of how everything will end up. So sorry, you can see our farm. You can see we are putting on the drip line. We just pump water. Let me see if I can show us how the drip line drips. Sorry, I had to see. Can you see how the water is dripping? So it's dripping directly into the specific area of water you want it to drip at. You can see. You can see, so it's dropping at the specific area. So this is what we call drip line. But this is a very good one. Very scarce. This is 0.04 millimeter thick, but the spacing is about 50 centimeter to 60 centimeter, sorry, spacing. So but might not really work for cucumber. It's 30 centimeter spacing, but the reason why we bought this is because of the durability. Very, very thick. You can see me pressing, thick and not shaking. So that is the reason why we bought this. Though we bought it for some reason before, but we decided to use it for our cucumber. So with this, we are good to go all through the year. So don't forget to always reach out to us. If you have any question, you can reach out to us as well. We are free. And for those who have been contacting us, you can see that when we are there, we have been very, very open to our prospective clients who reach out to us. We are available Monday to Friday, and that is when you can reach out to us, and we'll be able to attend to you more better. Thank you. I remain blessed. See you